here, but there is a heat index of 93 right now, 6:20 in the morning.
I believe it.
He's correct. He's correct. He was reading my map.
Yeah, that's crazy. I put that on Facebook, and I'm getting messages from people saying, you may want to check that, Mike. I did check
No,
it.
just go outside.
It's 93
It's there.
heat index.
Stick your finger outside, see how
Yeah.
bad it is. No, it's going to be like that for the next 7 days. So we were on the remnants of Barry. Now Barry's gone, and we're in the dead of summer here, folks. It looks good out there at Rockport, where it's a nice quiet morning. But what you'll notice is that there are hardly any clouds. You know, we usually get the morning clouds rolling in from the Gulf, and you don't see that there. And the temperature is already 83 there. We are looking at an 83 at the airport. Here's 82 out on Highway 37 over at Suntide. So yeah, there is a heat index. That's what it feels like with the humidity and the temperature. And the thing is, if you haven't gotten used to it, it's going to be like this for a while. We were at 96 yesterday. That compares to 93, which is an average high temperature. We've been as warm as 103, but I mentioned this earlier. There's a glimmer of hope, a glimmer. The sunset is now at 8:28. 3 weeks ago it was at 8:30, so it's 2 minutes less of sunshine, and at least it's in the right direction. We're looking at the fact that we've only had 1/100th of an inch of rain for July. Of course, we're still at mid-July, but for the year we've only had 1095. Now, we started off with a great winter and a great spring. But now we're actually 4 inches below where we're supposed to be this time of year. Of course, it gets very varied during the months of August and September because of the tropical season. But nonetheless, some of the ground that you see out there has begun to crack, right? Yeah, my yard's got all these cracks in it. And of course, the weekend didn't help at all. On Friday, we were a record 101. On Saturday, we were a record 103. On Sunday, we cooled down to 97. Yesterday, we were at 96, but we're going to stay upper 90s through the next 5 to 7 days. What's happening is Barry is pulling away, and now high pressure from the southwest is building in. And it's not just us, folks. It's pretty much the whole southern half of the country. Hardly a rain shower over Texas. And now here's Barry coming out of, let's see, the southern Missouri right about there near Joplin. They've got some big thunderstorms associated with Barry, but Barry is pulling away. And the irony of it all is this one right here. Barry's going like this, okay? So it's causing the rain south of it. And on top of it, it's causing a heat wave. Yep, because the wind's coming down and it's drying out as it flows down to lower elevation. So yeah, we've got a heat wave in store, not only for us, but for most of the southern half of the country. You can even see where the bubble of hot air is going to be centered, which is way up in North Texas. So not a lot of hope for the next few days. Just an ice cream cone would be the only hope we can find. A snow cone would be good, or some liquid beverages, something like that. We're looking at 96 today, and we're going to stay 96 to 97 through the next 7 days. Hot and humid with very little cloud cover, so the sun's going to be beating down on you. And today's heat index up at 108, so if you're working outdoors, just try and stay cool the best you can. That is your 7-day forecast brought to you by NEC Co-op Energy. More on Sunrise coming up after this.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, thanks.
Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check. Okay.
Chris 6 News Sunrise continues.
Welcome back. A water exchange bridge along Park Road 22 on the island has been in the works for a decade now, and we may finally see some progress. Sunrise reporter Chelsea Torres is live this morning with an update on that. Good morning, Chelsea.
Good morning. You know, the water exchange bridge will be between Commodores and Whitecap Boulevard off of Park Road 22, and it's really just to allow some water exchange between the two canals and public access from one side of the road to the other. Now, the water exchange bridge on Park 22 has been part of discussion for some time, and it will connect Lake Padre and the canals on the opposite side of the road. It will also allow the public access for pedestrians and even golf carts. Assistant City Manager Keith Selman says this project has been a part of several bond projects over the years and will be funded $4 million from TERS number 2. As of now, the bidding process has began.
The developer adjacent to the properties is under contract to build the canals. And once we got notification that he was under contract, we put it out to bid. It is out to bid now. We look to open those bids the middle of next month.
Now, Selman says he feels confident that they will get good bids. He hopes to see construction before the end of this year. Now, TERS number 2 will actually be looked at in the city council meeting later on this morning. But when asked, Selman says that specifically the water exchange bridge will not be discussed when they look over that. Now, for that bidding date open of next month, it is supposed to occur on August 21st. I'll go and send it back to I'll send it back to Shelby for a look at what's happening now.
Happening now, people are still being evacuated as of early this morning after a fire broke out at a music festival. So in Croatia, people are being forced to leave the Fresh Island Music Festival after the fire began early this morning. It is not clear what happened and what caused this fire, but closure to the road in the nearest town is keeping people from returning to their homes. People do not know if they'll be able to continue the party, but organizers say they definitely want to. And that's what's happening now in Croatia. And Mike, it's back to you.
A memorial garden honoring Nueces County crime victims could be open to the public in the near future. Later today, the City Council will discuss entering into an agreement with the Nueces County Victims Memorial Garden Group. That group plans on donating a memorial to be placed in Cole Park with features that would include granite monuments, a flower garden, benches, and a walking path. They say it will be a place where family members and loved ones of victims can honor the ones they've lost.
Also during City Council today, members will be briefed on an upcoming flight test here in the city. Texas A&M Corpus Christi's Lone Star UAS Center of Excellence and Innovation conducts research on drones or unmanned aircraft systems. They plan on completing 5 flight test scenarios in the downtown area next month to ensure safe use in landing and avoiding collisions. Now, Lone Star UAS is one of just 2 sites selected to test this technology by the FAA.
Well, the start of the college fall semester just around the corner, so it is important for students to begin thinking about financial aid. That's why Del Mar College is hosting a free financial aid workshop later today. It's happening from 3 to 5 in the White Library on the school's East Campus. Representatives will be on hand to help with online applications for federal student aid. So students and parents who are helping their children will need to bring their 2017 tax return and W-2 forms. You'll also need verification of untaxed income, Social Security numbers, and permanent resident information. Also at Del Mar today, some young engineers are going to be displaying what they have learned this summer from a local camp. Chris 6 anchor Lee Sosley has more.
Well, good morning. Some future engineers will be showing off their robotics and bridge building expertise today over the FEMA Dome at the Del Mar West campus. Some 49 students in the 6th through 9th grades took part in this year's pre-engineering summer camp over at Del Mar, hitting the books and learning instead of hanging out at the mall or the beach. Now, some of them will be competing in robot races today with the robotic vehicles that they designed and built. Others will demonstrate their understanding of basic engineering principles with bridges that are built out of straw. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you here tonight at 6.
Well, good morning, everybody. Your traffic's brought to you by Sames Ford, taking a nice look out at Rockport. It's a lovely morning out there. Notice something? There's no clouds out there, so that means we're looking at a very sunny day. It's already 83. In fact, it's 82 here at the airport. We are looking for a little bit of a heat wave. In terms of traffic, well, things are looking good. You know, in summertime, we don't have school, so it's a little bit easier, but I guess some folks are going up to the university, going up Ennis Jocelyn, and then all of a sudden, we're picking up a little bit of activity right there at Greenwood, right at the freeway. Crosstown seems to be doing well, a little just city traffic moving around, and over here in the navigation area, we've got a little slowdown, but that is Leopard, and this would be Agnes. Coming up, we'll be talking about a heat wave. Yes, you heard it right. Not exactly what you wanted to hear, just a little bit of humidity out there, but we'll talk about how hot it'll be in the next couple of days coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And for the most up-to-date news, traffic, and weather updates, download the Chris 6 News app.
Mic check. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,